I want you to have a life of your own dreams, of your own aspirations. Do for yourself what you really want to do. Know what you are made for. Know what is your real destiny. Don't give this, the biggest decision of yours, in the hands of somebody else. When I say somebody else, then it is even in you, your parents, your family, your friends, all your near dear ones. Because anything which is beyond you is external. It is not only your perspective. You're being more influenced. And these influences of our lives can kind of, move with us throughout. Specifically, the ages when we feel we are more dependent. Kind of, growing up from a toddler to a child, and then entering into those adolescent stages, and then gradually emerging out as a youth. All these stages we are kind of, encircled by or are influenced by so many people. And with each stage up, we start losing those controls, but we gradually kind of, taking those controls. And that's what I want you to do. Take your own control, take your own charge. So many times we want to do so many things, but then again we feel that yes, situations are not working, circumstances are not in favor, or maybe our own people are not trusting us. Have you ever thought, why is it like that? Is it that, we are so much kind of under somebody else's control? Or is it we only are responsible for limiting ourselves? Now, what are these limitations? Maybe we can have different names for it. It can be my fear. It can be my inhibition. Or it can be altogether my reluctance that I don't want to do it only. So now, first of all, let's start sorting out that what is it which is still not permitting me to, outshine the real me within. Sometimes what really works is letting things go off. Letting them happen the way they should. Means in the way where you're more into that, exploring the possibilities. Where, okay, let's give it a try. Because before even we try doing it, we are kind of constrained or limited that what would happen if I do this? Who would, be kind of reacting in what way? Who would support me or who would stand against me? And that's why we still are in that stage of just thinking, pondering, and not doing anything. So the best is start doing. Do something new each day. Every day should have a new learning, a new experience to gain out. Where you haven't, you feel this is what I did today. This was my wow moment of the day. This hadn't happened me before. And this is what I realized, that this is also one of my capability, one of my, own potential, which I hadn't experienced before. So yes, something new for each day. Now the next question which comes, or which kind of must be troubling you, that why to try doing something new when life is already going so smooth, everything is so perfect. But maybe I'm wrong on that part. Maybe it is you feel that some change is required. And wherever change has to be brought about, we need to try on to new things. So yes, again, we need to take a kind of a decision, or we need to take a stand that is it that we are looking for a change, or is it that we are too much convinced with what is going on, or you don't feel the need only for anything else to happen. You're all convinced, or maybe all is well, that kind of an attitude that you've applied. So for again, it's time to think about. Okay, let me ask you another question. When was it the last that you did something new? Something beyond your capacity? Take time. How much, in the flashback you need to go? Was it today? Was it yesterday? Was it a week ago? A month ago? And then simultaneously you need to recollect what was the, first of all, your feeling about it? What was your experience about it? And then next, what was it that kind of, you were more concerned? How you felt? Or is it the people around you? What was their remark, or what was their response for you doing something which they hadn't even thought that you can actually do? Most of the times we're worried about, how people would respond, or how they would react, or will they kind of, like it or not. But my question is, did you like it? Were you happy about doing it? Right? And eventually, did you feel that this is something which you want to do more, which you want to kind of try out and help yourself grow out into a better person, maybe kind of coming out of your own shell? But this is again something which gets too challenging, too difficult, because that shell, we only are the creators of it. And to break through that shell also, the main power, the main courage has to be developed from ourselves only. So just want to say, give it a try at least once. See to it that yes, maybe this is what I want to do and I'm going to do it. I'll be less worried, I'll be less concerned. I don't mean to say that you stop caring about, the people around you, or you become disrespectful, or you kind of become a rebel to them. But sometimes you really need to listen to your heart. You need to kind of, think about yourself seriously. That why is it that you want to do it? And then at least once you should, do it before you repent that, I could have always tried at least once. Thank you.